Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we're here continuing the journey with Ben 10. We've made it to the Season 2 finale of Ben 10. This is Ben 10 Season 2 Episode 13, Back with a Vengeance. Love that title, I really do. Last week's episode, Dr. Animo and the Mutant Ray, a little crazy, just a tad bit crazy. A lot of people in the comments of that video saying that this is where a lot of things changed for Ben 10 fans, because literally we had hybrid aliens going on. Ben turning into hybrid aliens, he couldn't really control it, and luckily with his last transformation, which was Heat Blast, right? I think it's Heat Blast and Ripjaws, he was able to use that in order to defeat Dr. Animo and everything, and stop his creatures as well that he created. Well, his giant frog he already had, but he created that Heat Bat creature that was really cool. Like, it grew as well. I think it was crazy, insane stuff. And freaking Grandpa Max, I almost said Gwen. Grandpa Max turned into, I guess, a stink fly or whatever that is really old, so it's just like a big bug. It was really creepy. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But it brought this whole thing of where fans were putting together other aliens that weren't seen within the episode, like creating hybrid aliens, because the show actually did that. So they started doing it, because of course it all happened, all of that, because of Ben messing with the damn Omnistrix. Like, and he was told to stop several times, but he just couldn't. And at the very end, he's tinkering with it again, messing around, going, well, what if I could turn into hybrid aliens anytime I want and I can choose? I'm like, Ben, you were trying to mess with it before, trying to see if you can unlock more aliens. Now you're trying to find hybrids. Like, that's going to even make it worse, because you can't even control the damn thing. Regardless, it was a really fun episode. I'm really enjoying the hell out of the show, and I thank you guys so much for supporting the videos. And yeah, it's been a hectic day today, so I'm going to stop rambling, guys. Let's get into now Ben 10, Season 2, Episode 13, the Season 2 finale, Back with a Vengeance. Shut up, computer. I can't even talk. Let's go. The fuck?
Wherever I went in the galaxy.
Oh shit.
No matter whose butt I kicked.
No fucking way.
Guess we have a lot in
What?
common.
What?
We both got a beef with a little snot rag, and if you're as bad as they say you are, then you're just what I need to take him out.
What? I never paused during a TV reaction. Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god, I cannot wait to get into this. Let's go. Stop messing with it, Ben. Leave it alone.
Would you please pay attention to something other than that watch?
What happened? What do you do?
Uh-oh. Must have finally unlocked some kind of master control or something.
Now I can go alien.
Did Ben just go right from Ripjaws into Stink?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But that's impossible.
You don't look so tough.
Oh, let him out. Oh shit. Are they gonna fight?
Underestimating me is a grave mistake.
Grave mistake. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. They're actually fighting. What in the hell? Ooh. I'm liking this. I would never expected them to meet up, but holy shit.
What do you know?
What do you know? Well, it's a whole thing.
Turns Ben into those alien heroes.
You may be of some use to me after.
So they're gonna team up?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Ew! Ben!
That's terrible.
You've been stink butt for hours.
Just because you can be an alien all the time
We
doesn't
have
mean
to.
you should be an alien
You should
all the
bring
time.
out. Mm-hmm.
And we still don't know if there are any hidden consequences.
Interesting.
Did you do research on them?
DNA is clearly merged with
Yeah.
the Omnitrix. But with my expertise,
You think you're gonna get the Omnitrix off them?
you share with Denison.
Tarzan.
I just want revenge on the little twerp.
He doesn't care about the watch. I mean, it made you who you are, but still. Look at pictures. Oh my gosh, he's having too much fun with this.
Science experiment. I'm trying to figure out which alien can hawk the best loot.
He's just so bored at this point. Oh my gosh.
But we do.
Wow. Oh my god, they're both.
Never figured you were the type to take on an apprentice.
Exactly. I mean, silence.
Containment field neutralizes. You can't escape me that easily.
Well, oh yeah, he can. Ooh, nice. Ah, dang. See, look at that. I mean, it's good for him, bad for him. Ooh. Rip jawed up, yep. Oh, never mind, sorry. They didn't think that through, did they? And they thought that was going to go very differently.
Too confident. That's
He's
what
too
worries
confident.
me.
That's the thing. He thinks because he can change whenever he wants, he's got the upper hand, but I don't know.
Be right on top of him.
Oh, the new one.
I spotted
Yeah.
something that should take care of both.
The null voice projector? I thought
Is it
we
the
left
back?
that back in the plumber's bunker.
No,
I
no.
decided it might come in handy again
Yep.
someday.
I have the Omnitrix.
Omnitrix. The way he says it is so cool.
Tennyson.
Tennyson.
Come and get me.
Dude. Yeah, exactly. They're pulling him in. I knew it. God damn it. He's out of there. Jesus.
What about Ben? His grandfather will attempt to rescue.
Yes, he will.
Must find
And get ready to get, yeah.
Omnitrix before that.
You're the only one who really knows how to work that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go.
No.
It's too dangerous.
He's riding the fire. Go, okay, alright. Something's gonna happen with the constant changing, because this is too, it's making it a little too easy. Suit up.
Your watch is a homing beacon. As soon
Nice.
as you find Ben, you can use it to lead you back to the portal.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit. I guess no guarantee of a platform.
It goes on forever.
It's a bomb. Oh! There you go. Exactly. He's tracking you, so... He's tracking the Omnitrix, I think, as well. Oh!
When?
What's that steam?
It's him. There you go. Okay, get out. Get out.
When? What's going on?
Oh, come on. My God. Oh my God, they're actually taking it off.
Cracking the control combination is child's play for a master of the Omnitrix.
Dude.
But who says
Dude. Oh, exactly.
And if I can use this thing to take over the Earth?
Yeah, no. I'm shocked they actually took it off him. Oh.
When? Get out before it's too late.
The Omnitrix.
They're Omnitrix.
Get rid of it. But
What?
powers. They know what I'm doing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I have a present for you.
Omnitrix.
This is gonna be some dopey.
It's the
crap or
Omnitrix.
something. Thanks, but I'll pass.
I saw you throw it away.
Other thing.
Maybe you're dumb enough to throw the Omnitrix away.
Wow.
But I'm not.
No.
So, what did you throw?
It's a bomb. Oh. I don't think he's dead. No, he's not dead. Of course not. Holy crap. I love the cut there. That was good. Put it back on.
Maybe a face full of stink fly goop, or a tangle of wild vine tendrils, or
Gray matter? Oh no.
It's back to where he can't control it. This was a fantastic way to end season 2. A lot of mayhem, a lot of craziness, and two villains of Ben that I thought would never interact. Never. And it was right away. They run into each other in a sense. Like, Vilgax is stuck in ice, but Kevin 11 finds Vilgax. And they team up kind of, even though Kevin's like, I don't take orders from anybody, blah, blah, blah. And then obviously Vilgax wants nothing to do with the fact that there's like this mutated hybrid, thing, Kevin, based off the Omnitrix aliens and everything. He's like, like, Tennyson, Ben, all that, okay, maybe I'll have some use of you because you know who Ben is, the Omnitrix, and obviously I want the Omnitrix. So to see this team up, I'm like, holy shit. Like you saw, I paused and we had to briefly speak. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is the premise of the finale? Holy shit. Okay, some major things happened in this episode. Besides that opening, that was so good. So good. Couple major things, and we're going to go through each of them. But to list them off real fast, Ben figures out the master control of the Omnitrix, because for the longest time, he has not been in control of the Omnitrix, which is kind of the fun of the show, because literally he thinks of an alien he wants to use in a scenario, he hits it, he doesn't get it. He gets another one, he has to improvise and figure out, okay, how the fuck am I going to do this? So that's always been fun. He figures out a master control, and then he can stay in that form however long he wants. Because Gwen makes a point, you've been Stinkfly for several hours or something like that, you've not turned back, pretty much implying there's no time limit. And that's kind of a little OP. Thankfully, at the end of the episode, they revert that back and everything. So because if he continued on with the rest of the show with there's no time limit, he can turn into any alien at will, and there's no endless possibility of combinations. He can just keep switching all the time like he was. It's fun for a season finale. It's fun for like how much shit was being thrown at him with Kevin 11 and it's Kevin 11, right? Yeah, with Kevin and Vilgax, but in general, whenever he's facing up a new villain or something, or even like Dr. Animo, like a returning villain, it would just be too much, right? It would just be, he'd be too overpowered. But that was pretty insane to watch that all go down. Gwen goes into I think they call it the null void. I think that's what it's called. The plane they went into, like this dark reality or whatever. It was pretty insane to go there. But the fact that she went in there and she's flying around jetpack, because understandable, Grandpa Max is like, I gotta go, and she's like, you're the only one who knows to control this weapon. Like, if you go in, like, how am I gonna get you out? Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So she has to go in, and that was really cool to see, because even though they're at each other's throats all the time, Gwen and Ben, at the end of the day, she loves her cousin. I can't even talk today. It's been a long day. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of tired as well. I need to sleep more. Anyways, continuing. But it's the fact that she literally risked her life to go in there, because Ben, stupidly, was running at them as they were being sucked in through the portal, and he went in. he got grabbed and pulled in. But you get my point. He should have stayed back, because Grandpa Max like, Ben, don't go over there, stay back, like yelling at him, and he doesn't listen. Okay. Because they also make a point to where he's being too cocky. And also another big thing, I think it's like, I guess the final big thing of the episode is that Vilgax and Kevin are both stuck there. They're both stuck. I don't know if there's a way for them to get out. I think they're going to probably return again at some point before the show ends, some sort of way. But the implication is that they're stuck there. It kind of reminds me of the Phantom Zone, which is we're currently covering on Young Justice right now, and we're seeing what's happening to the effects of the Phantom Zone and who's in the Phantom Zone, all that kind of stuff. I won't get into specifics, because in case people are watching Young Justice now and you're not caught up to season 4 right now, currently airing at this point as I'm recording this video. But it kind of reminded me of that in the sense of like, you don't know what the hell is in this place, and there's these creatures, and that giant purple creature, like, what in the hell? I don't know, but it was awesome. But a lot of great action in this episode. A lot of great action. Ben's being a little, of course, obnoxious because he can turn into any alien he wants. But it really worked out because literally Ben was struggling fighting Vilgax on his own. Now he has to also fight Kevin 11 in this mutated, hybrid, crazy form that he's in. And they're both teaming up, essentially. It's really bonkers. And the fact that, well, one last big thing. They actually took the Omnitrix off Ben. They took it off Ben. Like, I was really thinking, it's not going to happen. Because any other attempt that has been made to take the Omnitrix off Ben, it has failed. So I'm thinking, it's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to get the Omnitrix off. And there's this device that Kevin latched onto his wrist and pulled it off. And you see his skin being pulled with it. Like, basically showing it's stuck on there. It's not supposed to come off. And it made me think this well a little bit, because when it was pulled off him, and of course he gets it at the end of the episode, because Gwen doesn't throw the Omnitrix away, because she's like, you're dumb enough to throw it away. I wasn't going to throw it away. And from the distance, it had a different color. So I'm like, I don't think that's the Omnitrix, but she threw. And it was actually one of those bombs. Of course, it didn't hurt Vilgax, but still, he chased it like it was the Omnitrix. I was thinking, is the Omnitrix going to even accept Ben? Because it was pulled off Ben? Because I was thinking maybe it's sentient enough to know, because it obviously Ben was there when it crash landed or everything from that comment or whatever, and it latched onto him. It was this wrist. Anyways, get the point. I'm thinking, does it choose, or it's just well, then again, when they did the what if kind of scenario episode, Gwen was there first and got the Omnitrix. So I guess it really doesn't matter as long as the person is willing to accept it. It just happens. It's unlike a lantern ring. Well, at least in terms of Green Lantern, it chooses you. Like you can't choose it. It chooses you. I guess the Omnitrix, it doesn't do that. Like, literally, if Gwen would have pulled it out of the device, like the ball that it was in, it would have latched onto her, I'm guessing. I don't know. But still, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how that all kind of went down, because I really, and look, I knew Kevin wasn't really going to necessarily work too much with Vilgax. They were kind of teaming up in a sense, but now they're both screwed. I don't think they're dead. I think they're going to survive in that plane, the void, null void, whatever you're going to call it. And yeah, and they'll come out at some point. They'll return. I like how, even though I was mentioning a little earlier, I like how they did address the fact that he figured out the master controls, because it's something that people would be commenting a lot, is that Ben always struggles with this. I'm like, yeah, you're right, because he literally is struggling all the time with choosing aliens. And what I like is that Ben is a little obnoxious. He got a little too cocky, of course, and that's kind of when everything fell apart with him being pulled in the portal. But at the end of the day, he was still, he still saved people. And I feel like if he had the master control locked down and it was a constant thing, the show would have to drastically change for that. But now that he's back to this, now he has to kind of just deal with the fact that he's not going to get the one he wants. But it was really cool to see him just rapid fire through. It was a nice way to kind of show all of them, because as we know, and someone actually commented this, I think on the last reaction, that they think the Omnitrix favors Stinkfly, I think, over all the other ones. I don't know if the Omnitrix does that. I don't think the Omnitrix would favor an alien, but I don't know. Maybe it does. Or maybe it wasn't Stinkfly. Maybe they're referencing Heat Blast or something else, but there's certain aliens Ben turns into a lot more than the other ones. And I like how they were rapid fire going through them, at least kind of highlighting them. And also, too, him using Cannonbolt was actually pretty smart, because I think he fought Kevin with Cannonbolt. I know he didn't fight Vilgax, because Vilgax was season 1 finale, and he hadn't returned since season 1 finale. I'm trying to think. I don't think he did, no. So it was kind of cool to see a little bit of that as well. But yeah, it was really intense. A lot of great action in this episode, and just great timing on Ben to learn the master controls. Or just he didn't learn it. He accidentally found the master controls, and that's the thing. Because it goes back to what happened in last week's episode. He's messing with the Omnitrix, and then that piece falls off, creates mutated things, like mutated worms, and then he, of course, turns into some mutated hybrid aliens, and he can't control that. He can't control the damn watch. Now it's giving him hybrid shit. Then he goes to, all of a sudden, he can control anything, and just say it or think it, he turns into it at no time whatsoever. It's just boom, turn. And for him to have that much power is a little too insane, but the fact is he's just messing with the watch again. He's just continuing to mess with it. He just luckily came across that. But see, he wasn't trying to tear into it like last time, because that's what caused the piece fall off and everything to kind of go to shit. So he's just turning it, and all of a sudden he figured it out. But he didn't figure it out. It's just random, happen circumstance. It's probably not going to happen again, unless there is a point for it to happen again. It needs to happen in order for the story, so Ben doesn't die. Because Ben could have died here. He could have easily died. I knew he wasn't sacrificing himself. He wasn't going to be stuck there. But the fact that he told Gwen to fly off, and he knew what he was doing to get Kevin to go over to follow him so that Gwen could get out safely, that was pretty heroic in that aspect. And he honestly thought he lost the Omnitrix. And I'm about to say, if the Omnitrix was actually truly taken by Vilgax or Kevin, and they were stuck in the void and they got out, they would have to go back in the void to get it. Because Ben 10 is has a lot of different aspects and elements to the show, but the Omnitrix is very important, so you can't lose that. But yeah, so overall, the season has been great. There's been people commenting, asking, what's been my favorite episodes, what's been my favorite season out of the two now that I've completed the second season. It's kind of hard to say which season I like more. I honestly love both for what they did. I love the fact that in season 1 we had a lot of, introduction, world building, all that kind of stuff, and kind of giving us more information over time about the Omnitrix and learning about Grandpa Max's his true life, what he actually did when he was younger. And in season 2, we got to see more exploration and more development of this world, and not too, I wouldn't say too much character development on the three characters here, Gwen, Max, and Ben. But I would say that they did a really good job of course, adding 2 new aliens, having one get out, Ghost Freak, and turning on Ben, and then having this here where Ben finally figures out something that he truly needed from the beginning in terms of a master control, where he can actually fight 2 major villains that have greatly affected the show in many different ways. So it's been kind of a crazy journey, and I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. People are, of course, still asking me about what the future is past the actual original series of Ben 10. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing the show in terms of the sequel series. It really just depends on a number of factors in terms of my time, what I'm currently doing on the channel, where I'm at in life whenever I do end Ben 10. Of course, we still got a number of episodes to go, but we'll see what happens here. But join the hell out of the show. I thank you guys so much for supporting the content. And of course, the playlist is always there if you guys want to go back and watch reactions you may have missed, or you want to rewatch again. The playlist is there for you guys to enjoy, and share the playlist around so more people that watch Ben 10 can discover the videos and follow me along on this journey of watching Ben 10 for the first time. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and supporting these videos. And what did you guys think of the season 2 finale of Ben 10? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.